Sometimes I feel paralyzed by anxiety. I know what to do, but physically can't do it. I even yell, why can't I do it? How can I overcome this? How will I change? By definitely reminding yourself this. Your body is taking signals from your mind. And so if you think about a question such as, why can't I do it? What are you actually focused on? The problem or the solution? Just think about this. Repeat that out loud over and over again. Why can't I do it? What do you feel? Why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? What do you feel right now? Anyone? Do you feel good? Most likely not. You're feeling very bad. Why? Because your mind is like Google, right? The question you're typing into Google right now is giving your body a command. The problem is most of us are more focused on where we don't want to be versus where we want to be. Imagine a captain of a ship that was solely focused on where he doesn't want to be. Think about that. If a captain of the ship was only focused on, I don't want to be there. Do you see the obvious problem with that? Do you see the obvious problem with that? He doesn't know where to steer his ship, right? But imagine there was a better captain. Imagine this lady decides, you know what? I know exactly where I want to be. Well, that lady can begin to steer the ship in the right direction. Yes or no? We got to be mindful of the language we're using to really influence ourselves right now. Because truth be told, mind-body connection, we're all aware of it, but we're not really aware to the extent of the damaging impacts of having bad linguistics in our mind. We've all heard of placebos, right? What's a placebo? It's the power of your mind. If you think something's going to be good, it tends to be good. To the extent you can swallow a sugar pill and it can truly even equal healing. Yes? Nobody though, or very few have actually looked into nocebo. What's nocebo? It's placebo's evil twin. It's a twin you want to be aware of. Nocebo, translated in Latin, is I shall harm. And that's exactly what nocebo does. Taking the case of the most famous case of this, there was a man in Tennessee who was told that he wouldn't live past Christmas because he had terminal cancer. The guy ended up living past Christmas, but shortly passed away in January. During the autopsy, the surgeons were shocked to discover that this guy didn't have terminal cancer. He had some cancer cells, but none of it was terminal. So if the cancer didn't kill him, what killed him? The doctor's prognosis. He expected to die, so he did. And this is the truth behind why we're going to mind our language. What are we telling ourselves? Right now, your question you're asking yourself in your mind is pointing towards exactly what you don't want. And you'll notice your body is being triggered due to that with more anxiety. It's like the time when I used to struggle with speaking out loud in front of others. I always just ask myself, what if I ran out of things to say? Do you think I took action on speaking when I was asking myself those questions? No. It wasn't until I changed the question to, how can I most easily do this? How can I most easily do this? It wasn't until I did that I began to accept these bigger callings, the opportunities, right? And it's important you understand it's a training process. Just like a German Shepherd, like look at that German Shepherd. We've all heard of that dog breed, very favored by law enforcement worldwide because of its great potential. Yes? But imagine the German Shepherd, we take it from a young puppy and we don't train it well. Imagine we just neglect it and allow it to play out bad habits. How many of you agree that German Shepherd will grow up with so much potential, but it will never be actualized? It will pee everywhere at the first sign it gets. Yes or no? That's like most people's minds. Most people's minds, we give ourselves the intention, I'm going to work, and then we're procrastinating, peeing, if you know what I'm talking about. We got to train our mind.